Okay, so this is the overall workout that we're going to go through. So you can see that these are the repetitions. So in each circuit, there are 3 exercises, 1, 2, 3, except for number 4. So in each circuit, you're going to do a number of repetitions. So for exercise number 1, you're gonna do it 10 times. Elbow plank, you're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Squat, you're gonna do 10 repetitions of it. You're gonna take a minute break in between, and then you're going to repeat it for 3 sets. So you're going to do these exercises 3 times before you move on to the next one. Before you move on to the next one, if you need to take 1 to 2 minutes or 3 to 4 minutes break in between, that is perfectly fine. Listen to your body and what it is telling you. So the first one is called the step out burpee. And a normal burpee is you hop back, hop up, and touch. Well, this is called a step up burpee, step out burpee. So what you're going to do is you're going to lower yourself down, and you're just gonna take your foot back and step up and step up and up. If you're a little more advanced than the step back, or you have better knees, you can do the normal burpee. And we're gonna do 10 of those, okay? So you're gonna go 1, 2, and you're gonna repeat it 10 times. All right, the next one we're going to do is called the elbow plank. So to do the elbow plank, you're going to bring yourself down on your elbows, and you're gonna hold a plank. You wanna keep your body in a generally straight line, and you're gonna hold that for 30 seconds. 1001, 1002, 1003. The key to this one is to engage your core and squeeze your butt and stuff to make sure that your body stays in a generally straight line. If you can't, go ahead and take a break. Try not to put your butt in the air or sink your belly down. Take breaks as you need them. You'll only get better. If you can only do 10 seconds right now, that's perfectly fine. Do 10 seconds, take a break, and do it 2 more times so that you can get to those 30 seconds. That's how you get better, is you just keep trying. Okay, so the third exercise of this circuit is the squat. So all we're gonna do for the squat is we're just gonna squat. And you're going to do this 10 times. If you can, lower yourself as low as you can into your squat. If these are way too easy for you, you can always add weight later on. But right now we're just gonna use our body, and we're gonna squat 10 times, okay? So after you do all 3 exercises, you're going to take a 1-minute break, 60 whole seconds, and then you're gonna repeat this 2 more times. All right, so now we're gonna do circuit 2. We've just finished circuit 1. Make sure you're sipping water and taking breaks as you need it. If these exercises are too easy for you after you do all 4 circuits, next time you can challenge yourself a little more by adding weights, adding more reps, adding more time to the plank, stuff like that. Just stay with what your body is doing. If you need alternatives to any of these exercises, feel free to message me and I can give you alternatives to anything. If you have any back, knee, hip issues, or your body's just not at that point, we can figure out how to allow you to do the exercises and still build those muscles to be able to do just like this. Okay, so circuit 2 is the push-up shoulder taps. Okay, so what you're going to do with a push-up shoulder tap is you're going to come down into the push-up position. Again, if you cannot do a full push-up, go ahead and bring yourself down to your knees. You're going to lower yourself down. You're going to come up. You're going to tap your shoulder, bring it down, tap your shoulder, bring it down. That was 1 repetition of this exercise. Okay, so you're going to repeat that 10 times, whether you're up here or even on the wall. If you need to do a wall because you're not quite ready for the knees, you can do the wall, and you're doing the same thing. You're pushing and then you're tapping your shoulders. So it'll look like this. You lower yourself down, bring up, tap, tap, repeat. And you're gonna do that 10 times. Okay, our next exercise is called the Superman. So what you're going to do is you're gonna lay your body down on the ground, like so. Boop. I've never recorded myself doing workouts before, so these are gonna be really rough until I figure life out. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay down, okay, and you're going to lift, simultaneously lift your chest and your legs at the same time. Repeat. So 1, 2, 3. Kind of get the idea? You're lifting both your chest and your legs at the same time, engaging that core so that you don't hurt your lower back. You're gonna do that 15 times, okay? Make sure you take breaks as you need it. If you can't quite do that exercise, let me know and we can come up with something different. The last exercise of circuit 2 is going to be a squat hop. So what you're gonna do is it's just a squat, except you're hopping, okay? If you cannot hop, all you're gonna do is just go back to those squats, okay? If you can hop, cool. If you can only do a couple hops right now and you got to work up to it, that's perfectly fine too. So you're going to do 20 of these, whether it's just a normal squat, getting as low as you possibly can, making sure that you're not sticking your pelvis out, you're keeping it tucked in, and you're just sitting in the chair is all you're doing. If you can't squat, feel free to grab a chair and sit in the chair and stand back up. That also works. That will help. So you're gonna do 20 of these and you're gonna add a little hop into them if you can. Make sure you take your 60-second break, sip some water, and take as much time as you need with these exercises. And eventually they'll be super easy and you can do them no problem. Welcome back. We are now on number 3 of this workout of the circuit, and we're going to do what's called a push plank. So you may have heard of these of up-down planks. So you're gonna start on your elbows and you're just gonna bring yourself up and lower yourself down. If these are too difficult for you right now, bring those knees down to the ground and you can do the same thing until your body get strong enough so that you can actually do the up-down plank yourself. You're gonna do 10 of those. Okay, the next one is called a curtsey lunge. So what you're going to do with a curtsey lunge, okay, is you're going to bring your leg behind you and you're going to lunge. So you're gonna bend 90 degrees like you're curtsying with a dress. And then you're gonna come back to the starting position and do it to the other side. If that is too difficult for you and it doesn't feel good on your joints, what you can do is just a regular forward lunge and bringing yourself up like that. Curtsey lunge, you can also add a little movement to it. You can also do a side lunge if the curtsey lunge isn't your thing. You're going to do 10 on each leg. So what that means is you're gonna go over, that's 1 on that leg, that's 1 on that leg, and you're just gonna repeat it. Just feel like a fairy princess. Like that's all you need to do. All right, so the next exercise in this circuit is the 1-leg glute bridge. So what you're going to do is you're going to plant your feeties down, do that. Your arms can be under your lower back to protect your lower back. They can be out to the side depending on how difficult you want to make it. So you're going to bring yourself up into a bridge and you're going to raise 1 leg at a time, and you're going to lower your glutes to the ground and you're going to lift back up. And you're going to repeat that on each leg 10 times. And that is the 1-leg glute bridge. Remember, you're doing 3 sets of each circuit. So you're doing the amount of I'll show you. Last but certainly not least is circuit number 4, which is composed of 2 exercises. We're going to do 15 repetitions of each exercise. So the first exercise is a reverse crunch. So what you're going to do is you're going to use your elbows to brace yourself. You're going to tuck your knees in, you're going to bring them straight out, and you're going to repeat 15 times. If you want to make it a little harder, don't brace yourself on your arms. That makes it a little bit harder and stuff like that. And the last exercise of this workout is the elbow plank jack. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring yourself down to an elbow plank, and then you're going to jump out and jump in like planks. Boop, boop. If you cannot do that, you can do toe taps, or you can go down to your knees and you can tap that way as well. Any of those work, and you're going to repeat that 15 times. Let me know what you guys think, if you need alternatives, anything like that. Yeah, so that was day 1. Follow me for day 2.